Hi folks, this is the Grumpy Old Railroader, and I've got a little something I wanted to show you today and tell you a little bit about the Yosemite Valley Railroad and the Yosemite Lumber Company. There's a really great video on that, and that's where the idea for what you're about to see here on the Caney Creek Railroad originated. So I wanted to kind of give you a heads up on that. Anyway, here we have my newest mogul, and of course everybody's favorite little engine, Betsy. Um, the mogul brought Betsy up here for me because Betsy is fixing to head over to the coal mine. We're coming up on a track from the Ironworks, and this track connects to the coal mine via the very steep pass here. If you take a look in the distance there, you can see what is actually an incline, and that's what the Yosemite Valley Railroad used there at certain areas to log mountains where there was no other way to get the logs down. So anyway, that's what gave me the idea for this, and so we're gonna go see if we can get Betsy up that incline. So here we go. And yeah, the mogul's here because Betsy's not coming back. She's not coming back this way. We're building the actual service track down along the river valley, and I'll show you the track work. I've got the track from. Show you a little bit of it. Got the track completed from the coal mine all the way down to the river, and that river there runs pretty much at a steady descent all the way down across the falls, and you can work your way on down to the smelter from there, and that's the plan. So that's going to end up being a really nice long run. This is a rather short trip here. Anyway, we'll just see. I've had a little trouble with this long trestle ahead here, and the mogul is I've derailed the mogul several times, so I've given up on bringing it all this way. Anyway, we're coming up about a 5 or 6% grade right now, but even at that, there's no way to get over. Well, there's probably a way to get over it, but I didn't really want to do it that way. So we were just going to hump it over. That was my idea, just to get this up there so I could have a locomotive up there for working on the coal route. But it's going to take a while to get it worked all the way down to the smelter. Anyway, yeah, you can see I'm believing that's about a 60-degree incline. The Yosemite Valley Railroad and the Yosemite Logging Company there, that video that I'm going to leave a link for you to check out if you're so inclined, had a 78% incline. I mean, that is incredible. It looked like they were going straight up. So anyway, that's a very interesting video if you get a chance to check it out. Anyway, we're going to hump this up the hill and head across. We basically, once we get up, we have a gravity railroad to get us down to the line for the, here we are. We're ready to go up the incline. So, here we go. I'm going to tote this bad boy up here. At least I think I am. Alright, we've got some track right here, and there is Betsy, and whoa, yes, Betsy, you need to brake, baby. Whoa, this is going to be interesting. She's not wanting to brake down a 10, this is a full 10% maximum grade down right here. So let's see what she's wanting to do. Should have re-railed her the other way, just to make it a little bit more easy to see what we're doing here. Let's take a look out this window. What the heck? Okay. Woo. This thing is going to get away from me so easily. Come on, little Betsy, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, that little piece of trestle in the hill there, that's just a marker for when I was trying to get get myself figured out where this pass was and everything else. So that is the lowest spot that I've found that comes across. Once we get to the there's part of the trestle there that's coming, trestle bridge coming from the coal mine, and yeah, I hope I can get this stopped. Anyway, trestle coming from the coal mine over there, and you can see even coming down to 10% grade, we didn't get anywhere near the level we needed to be. So that line is coming down from the coal mine. It ran about a 2.5% grade. It's coming down at a 2.5% grade. There's the really tall waterfall across the way. And if you look right in the center of the screen right now, there's kind of a white spot there. That's the tipper at the coal mine. Alright, well, little Betsy, I could just let her go and re-rail it. Oh my god. I flattened the track out. It was just enough to save it. Alright, so let's get it on the other track, and I'll show you that real quick, and call this a good one, I guess. Alright, we got it. We got her. Let's see. Where's my little ramp to get back up? Here we go. So let's see if we can put Betsy on the track there. Yes. Oh no, Betsy. I must have dropped her too hard. That was not nice. Okay, hang with me. There we go. There we go. Alright, well, let's run down to the river. So, yeah, the track's going all the way back to the coal mine. I'm not going to do all that. My previous video turned out to be a little long. So we're going to try to keep this one in the short range. Anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing my little incline. Crazy idea, but, you know, we don't need that throttle because we're going downhill here at 2.5%. So all we need to do is let the brake go. Come on. That's another case of the janky control. If you leaned out the window and you forgot to get back to center, yeah, the controls get kind of really hard to operate. But if you just remember to unlean, which I didn't do. Anyway, here's our track snaking around down to the see. I thought I'd gotten all the trees out. I think it's the daggum trees that keep messing me up. Anyway, we'll put her back on the track. These high trestles, you've got just a little bit of tree sticking out. Looks like a little weed that you see when you're running around normally. And but they're not. Alright, Betsy, let's give it another try. Anyway, down to the river, and that's the end of track for the moment. So yeah, I believe this worked out to be a 2.5% grade coming down. There's a kind of a shelf up there, or a path. If you just kind of head out west from the coal mine, you will, and there's kind of a little trail to follow, and then you'll pick up, and that's a pretty good way to run track, or at least it seems to be for me. But ultimately the track's going to run, it's going to, you can see where we are right now. We're going to just follow this river all the way down and around and into the smelter track that we've got down there already. We're probably going to merge into the track. Once we come around that bend, we'll merge into the track that goes up to the iron mine, I guess. Anyway, this will be kind of cool running along the river for a good little clip. Following rivers was definitely a favored way to get a fairly level alignment with the least amount of earth moving and trestle building and everything. So here we're down. This continues down. It may be a 2% grade from here. I don't know. It seems to be about 2% up here. I don't know whether it's going to shallow out when it gets on down. But the plan is we're just going to follow the river. I think I'm going to cross the river because the land is a little higher over here on this side, and then I'm going to cross and then cross back and try to stay with the left bank all the way down. So anyway, that's the plan for the line to the coal mine, and further updates will be available. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.